I got it back. I totally got it back. It came back. You know, I think you Canadians attempted to unalive our neighborhood during the pandemic. Because honestly, we didn't do the coward crap and hide from an invisible germ flying. I really think you tried to kill us. Now, when the next virus unleashes itself spontaneous, probably from some laboratory again, it's probably going to be a lot more deadly. And you're going to do the same policies for people in tents and the downtown east side indigenous neighborhood. I don't know why they don't stand up for me as a German Jewish, person who, well, we apparently had to wait 2,000 years to get our land back. No, I do not stand with Israel taking out the Palestinian peoples, and I know a little bit more than most people can give me credit for, because of course I don't share all my knowledge. So yeah, 2,000 years. To get our land back. I also know that there's two groups of people in the world. There's them and there's us. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what. We're not the same, them and us. No, sir, we're not. Both them and us, we come in all different colors. We do. The difference is us don't make policies, deadly policies. Us do not rule the world. They do. Yeah, they do. And they come in all colors. And they're the propaganda specialists. And they brain damage you when you, every time I fell for a lot of propaganda. Not as much as 90% of the Canadians these days, but I did. I fell for Donald Trump. Yes, I did. But I was quickly woken up. Whoa. Whoa. So, I don't vote in Canada, not since I didn't vote in 2016. That's when you Canadians decided that you were going to be compassionate and take out dying people that were suffering. And I didn't say anything. I didn't vote. I was quiet. Didn't take long until you're just literally slaughtering people, like Nazis. Like fucking Nazis. Except for, you're using the same verbiage. It's compassion. They're suffering. But you make this suffering. You make this suffering. I notice people are different after the jabberoo. It's like, what the fuck happened to you? Was that a needle of apathy and psychopathy? Because did it suck the soul out of you? Like, I'm wondering. I notice a big shift. So does this guy here. He notices a shift. Never even seen him before today.
All this, like, am I imagining a different way of doing things? And maybe I've just been thrown into this new timeline and nobody told me things changed? But I specifically remember everything being drastically different than what it is today. If you go out in public, and again, especially social gatherings, bars, clubs, stuff like that, I was just reading an article the other day about how hundreds and thousands of bars across the nation are closing because nobody is going out and doing that kind of stuff anymore. And you have to wonder, what's the reason behind that? Is it just the fact that people aren't going out in public? Have people grown out of that? Where have all the people gone, and why aren't they interacting in those types of environments? Why aren't they interacting in general? What has changed? And you wonder if this is a good or a bad thing, because if people aren't going out, they're not partying and drinking and stuff like that, is that necessarily a bad thing? I guess it depends on the way you look at it. In my opinion, I think it's a bad thing, because when you don't socialize and you're not interacting with one another, then you're missing out on shared knowledge, shared experience. And without that, we as a nation, as a society in general, will eventually collapse. Because when you don't have shared knowledge, and you don't have shared experience, and you're not sharing your story and interacting with one another, then things will eventually become stagnant. You cease to grow. There's no more progression because you're not passing on the things that you've learned. Because shared knowledge and shared experience is a fundamental aspect of what makes us human. It's what sets us apart from the beasts in the wild. Throughout all of history, it has been a fundamental aspect of us getting to the point to where we are today. So if we stop interacting with one another, and we stop sharing this knowledge, and we stop socializing, then society in general will eventually collapse. It will cease to exist. Or at the very least, we won't progress. We will become stale, and we will become stagnant, and that is going to cause us to regress. It's going to cause the de-evolution of our species, and that is essentially what I believe is happening. But what exactly is happening? What is the reason that...
Okay, you can check out this dude. Let me just get his name. I haven't seen him before, but he's kind of got some wisdom. Jacob. He's got some wisdom. People have changed. This video will probably only make sense for 10 to 12% of Canadians. I measure IQ by the jab percentage per country, excuse me. And the country that had the largest IQ is Haiti. Least deaths. Haiti. I had someone tell me, and I thought it was pretty hysterically ignorant, well, they're a third world country. Absolutely, that's right. So why didn't they all frickin' die? They didn't trust. Why didn't they trust the leaders? Maybe because they've been hurt before. And they have a smarter medical IQ than most of the world. Well, everybody in the world. And they're a third world country.